all the punches when you could throw two punches that sound like one. He would throw punches. You can hear them. They would do, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand all the fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, yeah, we got two members in the chat. Shout out, hate, love, man. Welcome back. And that girl 86. Yeah, that girl 86 is always in here, hate, love. You see, she got the 2 month membership. That light blue means she's been a member for 2 months. Definitely know, definitely know me some that girl 86. But I also see a lot of hate, love. So it's really cool that you guys get to intermingle today, man. Definitely hit that like button. I'm glad that you guys are the first two people here. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody smack that like button. Matter of fact, I gotta hit the like button myself. Can't Gotta practice what I preach. You know what I mean? So we got a good show lined up for you today. Hopefully you guys saw the morning stream. If you weren't live here with us, maybe you caught the replay. That was a really good case, really interesting. You know, don't know how they got the conviction on the guy. I mean, I think he did it, but a lot of the evidence didn't seem like that cut and dry. You know what I mean? Like in some of the other cases, we've seen people get off with less. You know what I mean? With more information, more evidence. Hey, Danola, welcome to the chat. Wordsmith, how's it going, my friend? Um, You know, we like when the members show up to the live stream, guys. So definitely show each other some love in the chat. You know what I mean? So this one is from Stranger Stories. It's called Detectives Spot One Thing She Could Not Hide. Let's get into it.
Then I walk around the corner.
To your office. So you could see him lying on the floor then, and the light was off. What did you do? This is important. What did you do once you saw him there?
I kept yelling for him to wake up.
Did you shake him?
I didn't touch him.
Okay.
Finding out your husband is dead is one thing. Finding out he was murdered is something else entirely. This is an interrogation of a grieving wife. Only this time, grief isn't the whole story.
My mom, and I don't mean to sound funny on this either, but my mom called me a while ago and said, "Do we need a lawyer for you?"
Yeah. That's people's options, but you know you're here. You're free to leave anytime you want. You don't arrest or anything. And we're trying to do our best to make you comfortable.
I have nothing to hide.
You know, when people use a joke to like say how they really feel, that's what happened. Her mom didn't say that. That's how she feels. She's like, maybe I should have a lawyer because she probably killed her husband. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
At all.
This is Teresa Stone, and she has just discovered her husband, Randy Stone, dead inside his insurance office in Independence, Missouri. There were no signs of forced entry, no struggle, and even cash was left untouched on the desk. Teresa dialed 911 after finding him, and that very detail made her the first person detectives needed to question.
Need some airflow on these things.
Yo, April, welcome to the chat. You know we like when the members show up. Thank you for showing up today, April.
It's perfect in here.
It's, okay. Like I said, this is Detective Schmidley. Hopefully this won't take long. This is Teresa. Her husband is Randy, who's at the office today. Teresa, we're here to get a formal statement. Again, I talked to you about a lot of stuff out there, but now we gotta get more detail what took place, because you know Randy better than we did, and you also know your lifestyle better than we do. So basically, Randy's your husband. How long have you been married?
Almost 19 and a half years.
Married 19 and a half years. Did you ever have any kind of separation time at all?
No, never.
Okay, 19 and a half.
Well, when we first got married, I guess, because he got activated for Desert Storm.
Oh, that's different. I'm saying.
Other, as far as arguments and fights and stuff,
Right.
or separation, no, never.
Okay.
Never.
You have 2 kids in common?
Yes.
And that is? Who's
Michael
that?
and Miranda.
Michael and Miranda. Michael's in Florida in college?
Yes.
Is he making arrangements to get up here now?
Yeah, he's supposed to be leaving around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. And Miranda, how old's Miranda?
She's 16.
You said Michael's 18?
Yes.
She's 16.
Yes.
And she goes to school at Tri-City?
Tri-City Christian School, yes.
Okay. This hopefully won't take too long.
That's okay.
I explained things to you pretty much when we was in the car, so.
That's fine.
Anybody else live with you guys besides you and your 2 children and him?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. You said Randy was in the Marines. Well, when was that?
From 1986 to
Hey, Roy's Toys, welcome in.
1990.
Okay. And he was stationed in Hawaii.
Yeah. Lucky dog.
Hard life. Yeah.
I know.
When did you guys get involved in insurance sales?
He's actually been in the business for 15 years. We've been with farmers for, oh, good Lord. Oh. 27. I believe it would have been 13 years next month.
Wow. That's quite a long time. Where was your office at? Was it always there on Nolan, or
Yes.
was it all those years?
Yes.
Never had any problems there at the office?
No, we've had over the years, we've had a few weird people walk by,
Yeah.
but most of the times it's when him and I are both there.
Okay.
But if he ever leaves, I always lock the door.
Okay.
I always keep the door locked.
Both bolts, deadbolt and the lock?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
I know when there were several offices around the corner from us, my mom almost got a purse stolen from her when she was just walking from her car into the beauty shop right around the corner
Okay.
from our office.
Yeah.
That was probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
But other than that, no.
Okay. Now, he's the actual agent, correct?
Yeah, he's the
And
agent.
you just assist him like with
I'm just
administrative,
I'm just the CSR.
okay. And
Well,
CSR
until just
is
recently I got my
Customer
insurance
Service
customer
Representative.
service rep.
okay, customer service.
And then I just got my license a month ago. I just passed the insurance
Cool.
test.
Man, you think she was gonna kill, like, you think she killed her husband? Like, yo, I got my insurance license now. I'm finna just kill him, take over the business, keep all the money to myself.
Because starting in May 1st, we were getting ready to go independent.
Okay.
He turned in his resignation from farmers,
Mm-hmm.
and we were gonna go independent and work out of our home for a year.
Oh, wait, no, fuck, what am I thinking, bro? No, he got life insurance. Bro is an insurance salesman. So he got life insurance. She killed him for the life insurance. I already know it. I already know it.
That was our plans. We were gonna start from scratch again.
Right away, the energy feels strange. Teresa doesn't look like someone whose husband has just been found dead. People in shock often freeze instead of explode. Detectives note it, of course, but that chill demeanor could just be her way of holding it together while her world collapses.
Was there any issues with farmers? Why were you guys wanting to go independent?
Because Farmers has raised their rates and we have lost over 800 households. And they kind of just took we just couldn't help out our clients anymore. They took a lot of stuff away from the agents that we were not able to do. So we prayed about it. We've been praying for this for about 2 years now.
Okay.
And we just felt like that this was the right time
Okay.
for us to do this.
How was your guys' business when before they changed everything? Everything was flourishing pretty good?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, we were still writing business and everything. It's just that, their rates just got really high.
Yeah.
And we were just losing good people, good, honest people, good credit, paid their bills and stuff like that. So we just felt like that it was just time for us to move on and, have more of a variety for our clients.
Okay.
What
kind of insurance company was it going to be called? Is it still for the farmers, or was it going to
No, it was
Right where Smith, she out here talking like, yeah, we're gonna go independent, like her business moves opposed. She's not sad at all. I mean, her demeanor don't seem like a grieving wife. You know what I mean?
Stone
This detective is kind of just letting her sit in that though, so that she'll feel maybe open or like leave her guard down and say something that she's not supposed to say.
Insurance Agency.
So you got your own name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, see, with Farmers, we work for Farmers, but it's our agency.
Right.
So that means we pay for everything. Farmers
Right.
don't pay for nothing. And so when Farmers would buy our business back, they would pay us whatever our business was worth at the time.
Right.
And I don't know any of that stuff.
Okay.
Randy took care of all that.
All right. Well, he put his resignation in. You said, when was that?
She wearing Mardi Gras beads? Am I tripping?
You got the call. As of a month ago?
No, we had to turn in a 90-day resignation.
Mm-hmm. So you had to do it, so it'd be done by May 1st. Okay. Did he give you any ideas? When he resigns, did they buy the company back? Your guys' Farmers, it said it back, you said?
Yeah, they'll come in and take everything that we have.
Okay.
They'll take the office, they'll take the telephone number,
Wow.
they'll take all the files.
Yo, Ingrid, welcome back, girl. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Thank you for showing up today.
Take everything.
Okay. And he never gave you an idea what that was going to be worth?
No,
If
I
you need to. That's all we have.
That's okay. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
At one time, I don't know.
Hey guys, we on the road to 100K. Road to 100K. So if you new around here, hit that subscribe button and help us get that YouTube plaque, man. I appreciate all of you.
Okay. When you guys,
Sorry.
that's fine. You work for an insurance company, so it's a kind of odd thing to ask, but do you guys get your life insurance, auto insurance, and everything through the same company?
Yeah, we had everything through Farmers.
And it stayed that way, as far as you know?
Yo, shout out that girl Danola. Welcome to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
Yes, yeah, because I paid the insurance bill, so I should know.
Yeah. That's
He
what I'm
wrote them
saying.
up and I paid them
Okay.
because they automatically come out of our account.
Did he
so.
have life insurance and stuff?
Yes, he was. His dad died when he was 52
Yeah.
of a heart attack, And that was right after Randy got into the insurance business and left his mom in a world of financial trouble.
Oh.
So he was bound and determined that if anything ever happened,
To be taken care of.
Spouses are always the first suspects. Add the fact that they worked in insurance, and the word practically glows like a neon sign. Motive.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. At first, I was like, why she kill him? Then I was like, no shit, Sherlock. It's because of their fucking, he got life insurance.
basically starting over, so it was going to be very tough and very tight.
I understand.
But that's something that we were willing to do.
Yeah.
So.
So you're not behind on any mortgage
No,
payments or
no.
car payments, anything like that?
No.
Not behind on anything?
No, absolutely
Speaking
not.
of mortgage, what's your address?
15702
Mhm.
East 3rd, Terrace South.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Very close. I like the numbers.
he did that.
Cool.
He took care of me. He did everything.
Yeah.
I paid the bills.
What,
She's smiling a lot and making like little jokes and shit. She seems more nervous than she does sad about her husband. Like her body language looks sad, but she keeps smiling and making jokes and shit. But like this still frame, her head's down and she's looking down. She's trying to like emulate sadness, but she just can't do it.
how did Randy get along with his son?
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah. I mean, they had their squabbles and stuff, but
When he got older?
yeah, well, more younger, but when they got older, they got really close.
Good.
Especially since he's been off to college, it's been kind of rough on Randy.
Yeah.
He's missed him very much.
Okay. What about your daughter? I've seen on Randy's computer screen, she had little school issues. And he's still trying to help her out there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
That's okay.
it's my mom. He is always trying to help Miranda
Okay.
because she struggles a little bit more than my son.
She's daddy's a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's daddy's girl. She loves her daddy.
Okay. Well, what about Randy and you? Any issues? I mean, other than what you said, like normal
Yeah.
spats here or there?
No, we hardly ever fight.
Okay.
We hardly ever fight, and if we do, it's for like maybe 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and we're
Just nothing but a little steam off.
yeah. We used to argue a lot when we were younger, when we first got married.
Yo, shout out that boy Saltwater. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Y'all think she got a side dude? Y'all think she got a dude on the side that she gonna spend all his life insurance money with?
Of course, it's hard when when you're separated for a whole year of your first marriage, and
Yeah.
then your son is born the day after he gets back from the military, and
A lot of catching up to do.
but no, we were very much in love.
You got the outline of Randy's world by now, but all of that is about to be flipped inside out. The way Randy was found dead is going to frame the rest of this.
Sweetest cat, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry about that. You got to move to the U.S. so we're not in different time zones, cat. Shout out Saltwater. Thank you for the $2 super chat. That's 1 of 15. If we get 15 super chats tonight, we're going for 6 hours. That's our goal. So 15 super chats, 6-hour stream. Keep that in mind.
Investigation.
What about today? Let's go back not even today. I asked you before, has there been any issues around the office or at home with anybody trying to maybe get themselves into the family, or also anybody that's like maybe a policy holder that's problems or anything like that?
No, and if they do have problems with policies or whatever, they normally do not call us. They always call our district manager.
Okay.
So now Randy he will know from our district manager calling Randy, but Randy really doesn't tell me a lot of that stuff
Okay.
because he doesn't want me to
So
worry.
you're not aware of any issues, any
No.
customers that would have been through Farmers that was having any issues with you or anything like that?
No, he didn't really share a lot of that stuff with me.
Let's start from the beginning today, okay? And let's go through getting in, going to the business, and what times everyone arrived, and let's kind of walk our way through that, and we'll touch base on things again. But let's just start from the beginning. Your office is open Monday through Friday, or on weekends, anytime?
Here's my schedule.
Okay.
I get in the office at 7:45 every day.
Okay.
The office isn't open till 9. But I always open the blinds. I answer phone calls at 8 o'clock. Or whenever they start ringing, I answer the phone. That's just us. We don't let it go to voicemail.
Okay.
We just don't do that. He came in about...
And you got there this morning,
I got there at 7:45.
7:45?
Yes.
Okay. No one outside, never encountered anyone going into the business?
No one came in except for Dave Eisen, and he came in a little after 8, and the door was still locked, because I keep the door locked until 9 o'clock.
Okay. And that's when Randy arrives?
No,
Or just when business opens?
Business opens at 9, so
Right.
I usually unlock the
Okay.
door, especially when I know that he's coming in soon. I usually, sometimes I even forget to unlock it, and he'll be at the front door, and I'll be like, oh crap, I left the door locked. When I'm there by myself, I always lock the door.
That's fine.
It's fine.
And he wants me, so I always keep it locked. And if I don't recognize them, I know my clients. If I don't recognize them,
It stays locked.
I don't let them in.
That's a terrible business model. That's a terrible fucking business model. I've never walked up to an insurance place and their door was locked. Yo, shout out that girl, Sweetest Cat, with the €5 super chat. Thank you so much, Sweetest Cat. Thank you for help paying some bills around here and keeping the show going. Appreciate you, and I love you so much. Thank you for your contribution. You guys are the heartbeat of this channel. What I was gonna say? Yeah, bro. I've never I always just walked into an insurance place and got like car insurance and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that don't even make sense. How you gonna get new business if you hiding behind a fucking closed locked door?
So Dave Eisen, and we're talking Dave Eisen who works up at the police department.
Yes, he brought me a blank homicide report to fax to my son because my son needed it for his criminal justice class.
Okay.
So I called him yesterday and he said he would see what he could do and bring it by today if he could.
And how do you know Dave? Just curious.
We went to church
Okay.
for probably 15 years.
Okay. Same church that
Yes,
you're going to now.
same
So
church.
have you been going to that church now for 15 years?
I've been
or
going to New Hope for 30 years.
30 years. And New Hope where's that located at?
That is located off of Kentucky and Whitney. Yes, thank you.
Teresa lets out these small, awkward chuckles, which are more than just off-putting. Think about it. Nervous laughter is one of the body's oddest defense mechanisms. Except, what exactly is she defending herself against? And while she's coping, the conversation drifts to the church. Keep your eyes on it, because this church is going to be...
What were the conversations about?
Everything's on the caller ID at the office.
Interrogation of a father accused.
Yes, this is shortly after 8. He leaves about 8:15. Now, I cannot tell you what time my husband called me. It's all on the caller ID at the office.
Okay.
Everything's on the caller ID at the office.
What time was
That's so cool, Saltwater. Definitely post some pictures of all the fish you catch down there, man.
your husband expected to arrive?
Well,
Or what time was he going to get there?
well, he normally gets up in the morning. He works out,
Okay.
and he normally gets in around 10 to 10:30.
Okay.
And that's about the time he arrived. this
So he
morning.
got there between 10. Did he call you?
Oh yeah,
in
he
between
always
that time?
calls me. Oh, I talked to him from our home phone
Okay. So what time?
several times.
You talked to him a couple times this morning?
Look at this smile, bro.
Morning then, while you were there at the business?
Before he came in?
Before
Yes.
he came in, okay.
Yes, from the home and the cell.
What were the conversations about?
He was leaving to go on a run.
Okay.
I called him and he didn't answer because he was in the shower. So he called me back, and I was just letting him know that a client of ours had called and they wanted to cancel their insurance. And they're really good friends of ours, and we used to go to church with
I know, but we got to see what you catch on this trip, Saul.
them, so they wanted to talk to Randy. So I gave them Randy's cell phone number. So Randy was just calling to let me know the situation over that, which it was no big deal, you know. And then he called me when he called me at 9, and I'm sorry, I could be wrong on this time.
That's fine.
He called me about 9:30 and said he was going to go tan because we were getting ready to go to Florida to see my son. So he was going to tan because they open at 9 o'clock. So I think he went around 9:30 to go tan. Call me.
Where's he tan at?
We tan at Aruba Sun, right off the 24 highway down by the Richards Sunfresh or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So he called me when he was on his way home. I mean, he calls me all the time. We call each other all the time and let each other know exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
We always do. And so he called me on his way home, and he called me before he got in the shower, and I called him back, and he was in the shower. Well, he called me back and said that he was getting ready, and that he would be in, you know, and I think it was around 10:30.
Okay.
But he called me when he was on his way. So, and then he got there, and
Did you get any customers come in?
yes, we wrote up homeowners policy today.
Okay.
Prior to him getting there.
No, after he got there.
Okay, after he got there. So no one came actually into the
No one came
business.
into the office until
Okay.
Randy got there.
Okay, until Randy got there.
Yes.
Okay.
We talked to my son on the phone while we were both there.
On his cell phone?
Yeah, I called him from my cell phone.
Okay.
To my son's cell phone, yeah.
Okay.
On my cell phone.
When were you guys leaving to go to Florida? What was that? When was that? What was your plans?
We were leaving next Thursday
Okay.
to go to Kentucky to visit my son's girlfriend's parents, which we're very close to.
Oh.
And then we were going to get up the next morning and drive on into Florida to see Michael. We were going to spend 5 days with him.
It's a long drive.
Yeah. 7 hours from here to Kentucky, 8.5 from Kentucky to Florida.
So, but you know, nobody else came into the store, or your business, I should say.
No one came into the office. I left at 1:30.
Okay. And you said you left at 1:30 then, as if you guys had lunch.
Yeah, I went to U.S. Bank.
Right, and that's there on Long Road, right by the,
Yes, it's just right down the street from our office.
let me find it here, I wrote it down, I can't remember writing.
I went to the chiropractor.
Yeah, and what was his name?
Michael Pardun.
Yeah.
His wife even called me.
Pardun?
Yeah, Pardun.
That's right. He's in Blue Springs?
Yes.
What time was your appointment there?
Well, I was supposed to be there at 1:45 to fill out paperwork, and my appointment was actually at 2.
Okay.
But the bank was kind of slow, so I didn't actually get there till about 10 till.
That's fine.
But I called him and told him I was
That was
on
your
the way.
first time there, right?
Yes. Oh, first time where?
At the chiropractor?
Oh, no. We've gone to that chiropractor
Okay.
several times. And I left there about 2:15. So I had about an hour to spare. So I went shopping to Dress Barn.
That's right.
I went to Dress Barn because it's just right down from Tri-City, so I wanted to be close, so I wouldn't run short of time.
Eisenberg, welcome to the chat.
So I left Dress Barn about 2:41.
Yeah.
I just ran on up to Tri-City and just sat in their parking lot and waited for my daughter to get out of school.
What time did she get out?
She gets out 3:15.
3:50.
And that's when I tried to call Randy 6 times. And he didn't answer the phone. But he called me back at 3:08.
Right.
I talked to him at 3:08.
So you called him 6 times, got no response.
Yo, Bradley. Welcome, Bradley, to the chat, y'all. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Thank you for showing up, Bradley.
No, and that's not unusual
Okay.
because when he's very busy and on the phone,
You don't touch any phones.
he doesn't like to interrupt if he's talking business.
So did you call him when he was at the dress bar?
No, I did not call him when I was at Dress Barn. I didn't talk to anybody when I was at Dress Barn. I just called him, I called him when I was on my way up to the school.
Dress bar.
Let me ask you
Sorry.
one more question.
Yes, sir.
Did you purchase anything at Dress Barn?
No, I did not.
No purchases?
No.
When did you say you left the dress barn? I'm sorry.
I left at 2:41. That's when I got into my car,
Okay.
at 2:41.
Okay.
On the surface, stepping out to buy something is completely normal. But in the context of a murder, even normal behavior gets twisted into suspicion. She even recalls the time down to the minute, like 2:41 p.m. Detectives have to flag that level of detail.
So I sat there and talked to them for a few minutes till my daughter came out. And then I tried to, I don't remember if no, I didn't call him. I just texted him to remind
Right.
him that we were running by JCPenney.
Okay.
And this was after you picked up your
Yes,
daughter?
this was
Yo, shout out that boy Connor, man. Welcome to the chat, guys. You know we like when members show up.
after school. This is about 3:30 because she was late coming out because of her boyfriend. So,
You love teenagers.
yes, indeed. So, after we left Tri-City, I ran by Sonic and got my daughter something to eat. And then we went to JCPenney.
Welcome Dana and y'all. Everybody show Dana some love. You know we like when the members show up.
And I text him.
And the Sonic, is that the one down there by
On
her
Jackson
house
Drive.
on Jackson Drive?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. It is.
Okay, so when you left JCPenney's about 4:20, did you make a couple purchases there or anything?
Yeah, we bought some sunglasses.
Okay.
Me and Marina both pair of sunglasses, and I bought her a couple of shirts.
Whose idea was to go to JCPenney's?
She reminds me of like a 40-year-old, 12-year-old. Like the way she talks and shit. Her brain still probably operates like a teenager.
Well, my daughter said she needed sunglasses for our trip.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, okay, I got a $10 coupon. We'll go to JCPenney's and get you some glasses. So we made this plan 2 days ago.
When the fuck did JCPenney have coupons?
That we would go because this was the only time that we could go.
Right.
So we did.
Okay. So what'd you guys do after JCPenney's?
We went home.
Okay.
And
went home.
your address on 3rd Street, I'm trying to think of where, is that off Lee Summit Road?
Yes,
Yes.
it
Is
is.
that about 24 on Lee
Yes.
Summit?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Okay, so you drove up to home.
Drove to home. My dad was there. My parents were home. My parents were there. 'Cause our lawnmower quit.
Mhm.
So my dad is like he can fix anything. I was home 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Because I just ran my stuff in, so I had on my mom, refilled my water bottle, and left.
And daughter stayed with your mom and dad?
Yes, my daughter stayed home.
I thought JC's Penney's was dead, bro. I didn't even know JC's Penney was still a store. What the fuck do they sell at JC Penney now? I mean, I feel like they used to sell clothes, but I don't know. I haven't seen a JC Penney in a minute. Well, I ain't been in it.
Because we were going to be working late tonight.
And so where did you go from there?
I went to the bank on the square. U.S. Bank. I'm not U.S. Bank. Bank of America on the square.
I can get all that last time. Deposit or withdrawal?
I made a deposit for Farmers Insurance.
Okay.
And about what time was this when you went to the bank?
I left the bank at 4:40. And then that's when I
Is Macy's still a thing? Bro, JC Penney I thought was better than Dillard's. I thought Dillard's is dead too. I thought Dillard's was dead. And I thought JC Penney and Macy, like those stores are still at the malls.
text my husband, I can tell you when I text him. I text him. God, I got so many more texts since then. I text Randy at 4:40. So I must have left I must have left the house at 4:40 then.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I just didn't really pay much attention
What'd
to
you
the
text him?
time.
Just that you're gonna be
I
there?
said, on my way.
Watch how Teresa carries herself like she knows something they don't. She comes across almost smug here, like she's getting away with something the detectives don't even know yet.
And it's not unusual for him not to respond to me
But she was busy.
because when he's busy, he doesn't.
And so you left your house
Yo, what up, Philip?
about 4:40. You said you went up to which bank on the square?
The bank on Bank of America.
Bank of America.
Yes, that's where our farmer's account is through, and they sweep our account out every night. So
Okay, so that was a business deposit.
that was a business
Now
account.
the deposit at U.S. Bank earlier, that was
That was a personal.
a personal deposit. Okay.
That was our payroll.
Okay.
To pay for bills for tomorrow.
You crazy cat.
That's fine.
So you went to the bank on the square, and you already texted Randy.
I texted Randy
Nothing come
when I
back?
was no, nothing came back.
Okay, and then where'd you go from the bank?
I went straight to the office.
Okay. You get to the office. Only car out there is just Randy's,
Yes.
and you park up next to his car.
That's what I'm thinking too, Ingrid. She got some side dude she was trying to leave her husband for and cash out on the life insurance.
Always. Always. But when I pulled up in the driveway, I noticed the blinds were closed. And that is not normal
Okay.
at all.
You go on in, you get ready to go in, and you notice you have to unlock the door. Now you said, are both locks locked or not?
No, the deadbolt was not locked.
Okay.
Just the bottom.
And how you knew that was when you tried it?
When I tried to unlock it, it was easy. I mean, I didn't even have to do anything
Right.
to unlock it.
And you said normally it's really tough to turn.
Very tough to turn. You almost break the key to unlock
Wow.
the deadbolt.
Okay.
And let me just touch base again. What time do you think you arrived at the office? Just
I'm pretty sure I got to the office right about 10 till, maybe,
10 till 5?
yes.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit before, maybe a minute or two before, but it was right pretty close to 10 till.
Okay. So the last communication you had with Randy then was there about
3:08.
3:08.
Yes.
Okay. And you never responded back to that one text when you left your house about 4:40. You said that immediately you noticed the blinds were closed. Now, what time does your business usually close? Let me ask you
Well,
that
we
much.
close at 5.
Okay.
But we leave the blinds open until it starts getting dark.
Okay.
And then we will close the blinds. Or he will close, because I normally don't work late. Once I pick my daughter up from school,
Bro, literally, that shit be happening to me. Like, my wife just be coming home with an attitude sometimes. She just be having an attitude. And then that shit gives me a fucking attitude. And then we'll just be like mad at each other for no reason, bro. Like, that shit's crazy to me.
You don't come back to that.
I usually don't come back unless we really have a lot of business to do.
Okay. And you said you were going to be working late tonight. What were you working late on?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Well, we had a computer guy that was coming to work on my computer because my computer crashed last week.
Open the door, go inside. What do you see?
All the lights are off. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I yell. I say, honey, where are you? And I walk into his office and I turn the light on and, you know, the computer's up, everything looks fine. I walk into the back room back there and turn the light on and he's not back there.
Which room is that? The storage?
The storage room, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because misery loves company, Ingrid. So, like, when someone see you happy, sometimes they want to bring it down, whether that's subconsciously or consciously. You know what I mean? They might not even be doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? It just happens.
Even if we forget everything she's rambled on before, this part is the real red flag. Teresa's story of finding Randy starts off bizarre, scattered, almost careless. But then, almost on cue, she suddenly remembers crying.
Then I walk around the corner
to your office? What do you see? Was the light off? Was the door shut? Okay. You said the door was shut?
No.
No, the door was not shut.
Did you turn the light on?
Okay. So you could see him lying on the floor then, and the light
Yeah, or sometimes it'll be your own pride. You know what I mean? Like somebody will say something a little snarky to you, and like you could have just let that shit pass, but like you call that shit out. When in reality, you should have just turned the other cheek. You know what I mean? That happens to me all the time, bro. Like that happens to me all the time. Like people are just rude to me, and like I hate when people are rude to me, bro. Especially like if I'm high energy and you're low energy, like that shit makes me not want to be around you. You know what I mean? Cause like you're killing my vibe, bro.
was off. What did you do? This is kind of important. What did you do
What up, Chris? Welcome to the chat, my boy.
Once you saw him there?
I kept yelling for him to wake up.
Did you shake him?
I didn't touch you.
Okay.
What did you
This is odd, too. Why wouldn't she touch him, shake him, or try to help him? For a grieving wife, that screams unnatural. Her restraint feels less like shock and more like certainty that Randy was already gone.
and I apologize. I don't mean to.
Yeah, like a grieving spouse or husband or wife, like if you saw your partner fucking on the ground, you would try to revive them or wake them up or shake them. You wouldn't just be like, damn, they dead. Now, if it was a person you didn't know, you would be like, damn, they dead. But if it's someone your loved ones, you're gonna go grab them up, like, wake the fuck up, bro. What's going on?
We just want to be a little detailed at this because it's important. Did you see any? I mean, he was obviously on the ground. Um,
I saw blood coming out of his ear.
okay, blood coming out of his ear.
And
Yo, shout out that girl Jen. Yeah, her cries are fake as hell. You know we like when the stream when the members show up to the live stream. So thank you for showing up today, Jen.
his eye was really puffy. And his skin was really discolored. And I noticed he wasn't breathing, but I didn't want to touch him. I was
That's fine.
scared.
So what did you do to help out? What did you do?
You didn't want to touch your own husband, bro, who was dead. You wasn't
Stupid,
gonna give him CPR. You was scared of him. He was dead
stupid.
or dying.
Do from there?
I stepped over him. And at first I thought he had his hand on it, but then when I saw the blood coming out of his ear,
That's fine. So you step over him and what did you do?
I stepped over him and I grabbed my earpiece and put it on my ear. And I know you're supposed to dial 111, but I called my parents first and just told them to come to the office, and then I hung up and dialed 911.
Where'd you call them, at your house or their house?
No, I called them from my phone.
No, but
Thank you, Saltwater. Saltwater just sent in a cash app. Appreciate you so much for sending some coffee money, man. Thank you so much.
you called.
Oh, I called him at. Oh.
You see what I'm saying? They were at your house when you left.
Yeah, Ingrid, why the fuck did she call her parents first, bro? I'm telling you, she was trying to fuck up the crime scene. She was like, "Get down here now." She wanted them to come for the police. That way they could walk around, touch shit, fuck shit up. So it'd be kind of harder to figure out what's going on from the police who are like investigating the crime scene. You know what I mean?
I know. I don't know if I called her cell phone or if I called the home phone.
That's fine.
I said, Mom, Randy, something's wrong with Randy. I said, he's bleeding and he's not.
Yo, shout out that boy Brett Swift, man. First time super chatter. But that don't man, that is love, Brett. Thank you so much. The super chatters and the members, you guys are the heartbeat of this channel, man. Without you, it's not possible.
Responding, he's not breathing. I need you guys to come to the office now. And I was saying it so fast I had to repeat it several times.
Okay.
And then I hung up and dialed 911.
From the office phone.
Yes.
And did you stay in the office where he's at doing this, or did you go outside?
No, when I got on the phone with the operator, she told me to get out of the office.
Okay. The dispatchers?
Yes. So I grabbed my purse.
Did you step back over him?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I stepped over him and walked out.
Where was your purse at? On your desk?
Yeah, my purse, my drink, my cell phone, I just kind of sat there right on the top of my desk.
I be getting these long ass ear hairs, bro. They be bugging the shit out of me. I usually have my wife pluck them, but right now I just been using my fingers. But I need her tweezers. I need her to come with her tweezers.
Okay.
And well, when I first walked out, I didn't grab anything.
Mhm.
And then she asked me to grab my cell phone or something. So I walked back into the room and grabbed my purse and my cell phone.
Okay.
But I left my water.
The dispatcher told you to get yourself in a purse.
Yeah.
It's unusual that the dispatcher sends her back inside for her purse. That detail alone creates a mess for the timeline.
We're going to kind of back up a little bit here. Questions I have. One is, why
Yo, Kim, welcome to the chat.
did you decide to step over your husband to get to the phone when you had a cell phone?
I don't know.
Just-
I don't think I was thinking.
Yo, the UK tandem, Hate Love, jumping in with Sweetest Cat. Hate Love just dropped in the €2 super chat. Thank you so much for being a member and a super chatter, man. Thank you so much. You know how important you guys are to the community, Hate Love.
That's
Right.
fine. That's fine. I mean, it's just something we've asked.
No, that's fine. I have no idea why I did.
No, I just have my wife use tweezers. That's way better than like shaving it.
I really don't know.
We talked before about this, but you said we asked you about weapons.
Uh-huh.
Yo, Pamela, welcome back, girl.
Okay. What guns do you know that he had at your office or anywhere?
The only one that I know of that he has
Yeah.
was a little bitty thing.
Black gun?
Yes.
That's what you said earlier.
Little bitty thing. It's little.
And where do you keep that?
And I don't even like touching it.
Where do you keep that?
He kept it in his office.
Okay.
Do you know where at in this office that he particularly kept it?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
And like I said, if you don't know, that's fine.
I am pretty positive he kept it in the drawer at the back of his credenza.
Okay.
There's a small drawer back there, and that's usually where he kept his keys and his gun. Yes, because it was easy to get to if he needed.
And he kept it just because people kind of every so often strange people walk up there.
Yes.
Okay.
He did.
I asked just before too. There's been no problems with anybody whatsoever. No strange people come in lately acting kind of odd and will threaten to kill anybody.
Well, not threatening to kill anybody, but there was one guy that came in probably, and Peggy can vouch for this too because she was there when he walked in. In fact, he came in once when all three of us were there.
Uh-huh.
And then my husband said he came back once when he was there by himself.
You know who this guy is?
No, we have never seen him
How long
before.
ago was this?
In February.
Okay.
This is in February.
And I'm sorry, Jerry. Who's Peggy?
She is another lady that works in our office one day a week.
Okay.
She works every Friday.
So she's like a customer service person also?
Yes. She writes
more
business.
clerical.
She's licensed too. She writes business for us too. We hired her because she's really good at what she does, and we were helping her out. She was helping us out. So.
Okay. This gentleman, what do he look like? Can you give a description?
Oh my goodness.
That's fine.
I knew you were gonna ask me this.
What made you guys worry about this guy? What made you kind of flag this guy?
I never personally talked to him.
Right.
Because I'm in that back office back there.
Right.
So, I
just didn't walk out
No.
to talk to him. He was talking to Peggy. He was
It don't seem like she really had that many clients. Like it seemed like her husband really did all the work and he basically just gave her a job so she didn't feel like a loser.
I don't even remember what he was asking for. I
Did he look homeless or anything? Or
yes, he did. The time he came in, it was very cold because he had on a very heavy coat.
Mhm.
I think he had a mustache. He was pretty tall.
Black guy, white guy,
No, he's white.
white male.
Um, he wasn't real. He wasn't. He wasn't real scrawny. He was very
Hey, y'all give Twitch a shout out, guys. You know he's one of our favorite moderators, man. Welcome into the chat.
tall and not real built, but he wasn't.
Right.
Kind
Medium
of
built.
medium built. Thank you. Yes. I just remember.
Kat pouring in all her love. Thank you so much, Kat, for another super chat in the chat. Thank you guys for helping sponsor today's episode, man. Really appreciate and love you guys.
Sorry. I just remember. I think he asked Peggy for money. He wanted to buy a bus ticket or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I wasn't in there, so I really didn't hear the conversation.
Peggy would know more if you talked to her.
Yeah.
She lying. I don't even think this was a person, bro. Like, you even think this person's real that she's trying to pin this murder on?
She would probably know more about that.
And your husband said he showed up once before?
Yeah, because he called me on the phone and told me that this same guy walked in and was wanting.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me ask you this now. I'm thinking about it
Yes.
because it just kind of came across. What I was thinking about. When you came up, the door to the business was locked.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Can that be locked from the outside, or can it be locked? Is it only locked by the inside?
It's only locked by the inside.
Is it a turn thing?
You turn the little knob from the inside.
And it was locked.
It was locked.
But you can turn that knob and shut the door and it'll be locked.
Oh, so you can turn the knob.
Yeah.
Now, and again, I apologize. I'm thinking this is not a glass door. This is like a wood frame door.
No, it's a glass door.
It's a glass
It's
door.
a glass door. You can
Panel.
see in and out of it.
Okay, so someone could have locked it and pulled the door shut.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Our
I didn't know if you had
clients-
to have a key to do
Our
that.
clients do it all the time.
All right.
I looked at it out there.
I just thought of that.
It's called an entry door lock, actually. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Notice how much these two
Yeah, Wordsmith, the cash apps count. The cash apps count. So we're actually at 6.
detectives talk to each other. In interrogation dynamics, that's called side talk. It alienates
How about this? It counts if you send something in, Wordsmith. If you send in a cash app, I'll count them towards.
a suspect, makes them feel excluded, and cranks up anxiety.
Was he clean shaven, unshaven?
I'm pretty sure he had a mustache, but he might have been a little stubbly.
Okay, so a little bit unshaven.
Yeah.
What about his clothes? Was he well dressed, or was he kind of a mess, or?
Well, the day he came in that I saw him, he had on jeans and a pair of tennis shoes. As far as his shirt, I'm not sure because he had a coat on.
That's fine.
He really didn't look homeless, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. Just maybe kind of unkept type person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, he talked to Peggy for the longest time. He talked to Peggy for the longest.
Bro, I think she had the worst fake cry ever. Thank you so much, Ingrid, man. Appreciate that $5 super chat, man. That's so much love, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting some bills paid around here today, guys. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. Thank you for keeping business open for us. She definitely had the fakest cry ever, bro. Her cry, her her whole body language is just so terrible. Like, she gives me the vibes of like a substitute teacher, like a grade school substitute teacher with like the fucking necklace and that whole outfit. That's the vibes I get from her.
Time.
And yeah, somebody said it in the chat. Her husband gave her a pity, uh, Gave her a pity job. Oh shit, Saltwater. Saltwater sent in another cash app, man. Thank you so much, Saltwater. Appreciate that, guys.
And um,
Yo, shout out Sweetest Cat with another super chat.
and here's what's really weird, and this is just coming to me because I had laid a $20 bill, which is probably stupid of me. I probably shouldn't have done this, but I laid a $20 bill on her computer screen because we were giving her some money for writing a policy for us. So I laid $20 on her thing. Well, it came up missing the day after that guy walked in our office. And no one had touched it. Randy didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. Peggy hadn't been in.
So he could have grabbed it.
So, and Randy said he kept his eye on him all the time, but yeah, you just don't know.
Okay, well, let's get back to Randy in the office there. Today,
Back to back, back to back legends, Bradley and Twitch with back to back super chats. Thank you so much, guys.
you can do your thing. And you said he has this one small gun. Okay, we found that.
You did?
Yes. No other guns?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Does he keep any guns at the house or anything you're aware of?
We have a safe, so I think he has maybe one or two in there.
Handguns?
And shotguns that his dad and my dad have given him.
Okay,
So-
what about Randy? Does he have a briefcase?
Yes, it was at the office.
Is that like
The
steel,
metal
looking
looking one, yes.
Okay. It was standing by his desk, that's what I'm asking.
Yes. I noticed it was there. when
Your
I
office,
turned
you know his
light
office
on.
better than we do. He had an army cannon right there as you went door to the left.
He had a what?
A little ammunition army can.
Oh, yes.
Is that always there? Decoration.
It's been there for a long time.
Yeah, Ingrid, she do think she cute. In her little circle of this little small town, older, middle-aged crew, she thinks she the shit. She probably got all these little fat white dudes trying to get at her.
He just keeps forgetting to bring it home.
Okay.
He has an old buddy friend of his that he's also in the insurance business. And he brought it to him.
Okay.
Randy kind of collects them.
Okay, that's fine. So there's no threats, no really anything sticking out except for that guy in February.
Yeah.
And then today you can find this. Gun-wise, to get the little black gun that we found today.
Cat does it again with the super chat.
It was loaded. It was a little 380. Any friends or family, anybody else that knows Randy, that would know anybody he's been dealing with, it wouldn't tell you about?
No. He tells me pretty much everything.
Has he got, but I'm saying, if he don't want you to worry,
Oh.
like, is there any friends of his, like guy friends that he would open up more to say, hey, well, just so you know?
I mean, does he have a running buddy?
Connor said after a few beers, she looking right. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. They be drinking. They all be drinking in this town. Bro, look at her face. She looked like a Timu Miss Rachel.
Or anyone that he
No.
would run
Do y'all know Miss Rachel? Like, she like the new Sesame Street.
around with?
Well, you ain't trying to get at her. You got your own wife, Salt. So you shouldn't take no criticism.
Or confide in?
No, because we don't do that.
Okay.
He don't go off with his friends and I don't go off with, we just don't do that.
Okay.
We do everything together. As far as him telling, no.
Yeah.
I hope this is making sense, guys. I'm sorry if it's not.
No, you're fine.
You're great.
You're great.
We're just trying to put together, like I told you, your knowledge of what we don't know, okay?
My mom, and I don't mean to sound funny on this either, but my mom called me a while ago and said, do we need a lawyer for you?
Yeah, that's people's options, but you know, you're here, you're free to leave anytime you want, you don't have arrest or anything. And we're trying to do our best to make you comfortable.
I have nothing to hide
Okay.
at all.
Sweetest cat with another super chat. Man, shout out all the sponsors on today's episode. We have Saltwater from the Cash App. He also sent in a super chat. Y'all see Sweetest Cat keep doing her thing. She got like 6 super chats. Shout out Bradley. He sent in a super chat as well. Ingrid sent in a super chat. So yeah, shout out and Twitch. So shout out all our sponsors today, man. Keep helping them out. Let's give them some love, guys. And thank them in the chat. And you know what I mean? Y'all help them out and send in some more super chats.
She
They can't be the only sponsors, man. They carrying us right now.
laughs when she asks if she needs a lawyer. That's nervous energy disguised as humor. Suspects who say they've got nothing to hide often
We don't got merch yet. It's coming. It's coming, Danola. It's coming. Uh, I got an artist who's in the community that I want to work with. Ingrid. I love Ingrid's profile picture because of that dog. I love this dog. Ingrid, what is your dog's name? I always look at it. Like, I love this dog. Is he a little chihuahua? Like, he got a flannel on. He look buff as hell. I love your dog, Ingrid.
have the most to
I'll trade you dogs if you want to trade.
lose.
And pretty much it sounds like you had a friend or something on the side, or
Well,
how'd that go? I mean, we don't know anything about that either.
um,
His name is Matt Bruner.
Yeah, he's a client of ours, and he kind of forced himself on me, and so it kind of came out in a conversation, and Randy was not happy when he found out about it.
Okay, he forced himself on you. Okay, at the office.
No, this was at his house. We were all at his house for a birthday party,
Oh,
and it
So
was,
he's like a friend of the family then?
he's a client. And he's a good, and he is a good friend, and he called and apologized for what he did.
Man, RIP my boy Macho. I used to love that movie when I was a kid. All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was one of my favorite movies, bro. I used to watch that VHS every fucking day.
And everything's been fine. This was probably a year and a half, 2 years ago.
that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's been fine
Okay.
since then.
I was just wondering why Randy kept the apology letters you wrote for that long.
He keeps
Everything.
every card, every letter I write
Yeah,
him.
there was a card too. Yeah.
He keeps everything. I keep everything.
Was there anything between you and Matt?
No, absolutely not.
Just he tried to make moves on you.
Yes.
Randy found out.
Did he do anything specific? What angered? Or I mean, you said he tried to force himself on you. I mean, was he trying to physically
I always thought that was a cool name for dog. Arrow.
touch you in a manner or kiss you or what
Yeah,
was he
he's
trying?
trying to kiss me.
Okay.
We were at their house looking at the stuff they had done in their basement, and I just went into the bathroom to look what all the stuff they did, and he came in and kind of pushed me up against the wall, and I said, "Get away from me." And that was about all that happened.
Okay.
That was about it.
Is it Mr. Matt guy? He's married, I guess.
Yes, he's married and has 2 children.
Nice.
Ooh, see, she bragging about how some married man tried to push up on her and kiss her. Look at her face. She's so proud of herself. Y'all think Matt is her side dude? You think you think Matt is her side dude? You think she lying? Her and Mac was finna kill her husband and run away with the insurance money?
Nice. He live here in town, does he?
He lives far enough away that
Okay.
he can stay there.
Let me see.
Listen to her tone whenever she mentions someone who is interested in her, and she's almost proud, like
Look at how she be looking, bro. She like, I'm so hot. Like, no, you're really not.
she's flattered, maybe even charmed by the attention. In the middle of her husband's death investigation, that kind of pride starts painting a very dangerous picture.
Okay.
He's a Kansas City cop.
Nice. Okay. Great.
But I don't start trouble for anybody,
Right.
so that's,
Okay.
so.
As Randy, where's his family at?
Where Smith, what you mean? What do I always be saying?
He has a mom and a sister.
Okay, you're in Missouri? Or?
Yes, they were both there today.
Were they? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's poor mom.
because his dad passed away in '93.
That's what you said with the heart attack.
Yeah.
How did him and his sister and everybody get along?
Oh, great.
Did it? Pretty
Yeah,
good.
because they pretty much rely on my husband to do everything for them.
Yeah, he took dad's spot.
Pretty much. And he's
Hey, hate and love, get into the mix with a $2 super chat, €2 super chat. I believe that's the second super chat. Thank you so much, hate love.
kind of, like, leave me alone. I have a family of my own,
Yeah.
Not that he was trying to be mean or anything, but, sometimes his mom can be kind of obnoxious sometimes. So it's like, she still thinks that she's his number one girl and that should be it.
Is his sister married?
She was.
Okay.
But she's been divorced for probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now.
I'm looking at his side of the family now, as far as anybody that's intolerable or a problem with him,
No, I don't think I ever had a problem with anybody in his family, but his family's a bunch of. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh yeah, for sure, Wordsmith. Great minds think alike, brother.
I mean, person,
You're fine.
but they're a bunch of losers. Half of them have been in jail several times.
She calls Randy's family losers for their jail records. It's almost cinematic irony because it's highly possible that she's headed down the very same road.
Has anyone popped up lately? Like wanting money or anything?
No. They don't bug us for anything.
That's cool.
R.I.P. Macho, aka Machito. Love always. And that's from the Fade family community. Shout out Ingrid, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. We are one away from the goal, guys.
Good.
Because
After we hit the goal, we got to have a conversation.
Randy's very successful.
Did he ever carry a gun in that suitcase of his? Well, as far as you know?
No, that little one is the only one he ever carried on him, as far as I know.
Okay. Well, I mean, because we talked to Joe. Joe says he showed him a gun at the office. It wasn't a little one.
Okay.
He says it was like a Glock.
I think he did have a bigger one at one time, but I think
Has a laser sight on it, he said.
I think he sold that one.
Okay.
I don't think he has that one anymore because this little one's the only one I've seen for a very while.
How long ago would you think he sold it?
Oh, good Lord.
And do you know who he sold to?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He doesn't tell me when he does stuff like that.
That's
I
fine.
don't know anything about his guns.
That's fine.
It has been probably a year or so.
Okay.
Because he replaced it with this little one.
Okay. Any problems with you and Randy being together or anything?
No.
Okay.
Never.
All right.
Not at all.
So this is just a complete surprise. Okay.
Someone took my husband's life away from me.
Yo, that girl 86 did her thug thizzle. Thank you for completing the goal, y'all. So let's talk about when do you guys want the 6 hour stream? When do y'all want to see the 6 hour stream? UK people, let me know what time is best for y'all. When do y'all want the 6 hour straight stream? Let me know. You guys earned it today. Let me know. Let's talk about that. When and what day and what time we should do that.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to work on here. That's why we're talking to you first. Here you go. You think of anything else? In the trash can? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Back to the letters, the yellow tablet. In your trash can they had a letter that somebody had written for about
Nah, Twitch, we ain't forgot about that. You 100% right. This lady said she stepped over her husband's dead body, then put on a fucking headphone from the office to call 911. Like, wouldn't you grab your husband and then call 911? Like, he's a lot. Like, yeah, bro. She knew he was dead before she even showed up to that office. She knew he was in there dead before she even opened that door. I really believe that. Spiritual mysteries, welcome in.
happy birthday and all that. It's about this big. It was all tore up. And it says something about, something like you're the most beautiful person or some kind of thing like that. It's all these big ramblings of good stuff.
Hey, thank you, Saltwater. Saltwater said he'll sponsor a 6-hour streams for $100. He'll throw 100 on that. Let's go. Salt, let me know when you send that in, and let me know what time you guys think we should do it. Let's talk about that as a community, guys. I don't want to do a 6-hour stream and then all you guys who earn this, who achieve the goal, don't get to watch it. You know what I mean? I mean, there's always replay, but I love y'all guys in the chat.
Stuff about, it's about that long, that big. It's a white letter and it's black writing and but it's all tore up now. There's a bottom of your trash can at your office.
Oh.
It said happy birthday at the top of it, and then at the bottom it's happy. Then it had all these initials on the bottom, like there were initials meaning something. Well, think about it. I'm gonna go see if Lab. They took a picture. I'll see if I can show it to her and she.
Karma, welcome back, man. Haven't seen you in a while. No, I don't know about that case. I'll try to look into it. If it's really long and I think it'd be great for the 6-hour stream, we'll definitely talk about it.
Give me a refresher. Fine.
Hang on just a second. We'll be right back.
Okay.
I heard that.
Look at her expression as the detectives step out.
Need anything? We're about done here. On that letter, they didn't take a picture of it, but they collected it, so we can't see it because it's on property. But it's a note about that big.
Yeah, I remember. And I've had it for a very long time because I kind of had a secret admirer. It was left.
Kat, what time is that for me? What time is 6 to 12 for me? 6 to 12 p.m. for you or 6 to 12 a.m. for you? And I don't know what time that is for me.
On my car door. I
Today?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Where was your car at? At the office?
It's not even the car that I have now.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was. That's been several years ago. And I just found it the other day. I was looking for my what do you call it? Dental card.
Yeah.
And I found it in there. And
Where was that? In your drawer? Or?
no, it was in my purse. I have a little thingy that I keep all my credit cards in.
Yeah.
And it was in there.
Who's the secret admirer?
I don't know who he is.
Wow.
I've never gotten another note.
Right now, for me, sweetest cat, it's 6:30. It's 6:33, and Twitch is 100% right. It's gonna be on Saturday, cause Fade. Fade is gonna watch his football all day. Y'all give me maybe like 2 hours on Sunday sometimes. You know what I mean? But that's really the only off day we take.
From him ever.
No calls?
No calls, no nothing.
Have you guys been getting any calls at all lately with somebody hanging up or anything?
Yes. Let me think. Was it today or yesterday? But the calls show up private, so
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because my husband answered the phone a couple of times, and well, no, it's probably been more than that. And he said, well, I don't know who they are. They keep hanging up.
Never said a word to you, a guy or girl?
I never answered it. He did, and he never told me. So I don't know if there's any breathing. I don't know. He didn't say.
Okay.
He just said they weren't. They just hung
Has
up.
he been getting calls like that you know of?
Well, not that I know of.
All right, so it's set in stone. 10 a.m. Saturday is our 6-hour stream. 10 a.m. this Saturday will be our 6-hour stream, and that's 6 hours straight.
But like I said, I don't know. I just don't know if he would.
Sometimes we'll tell you because
Tell
it
me.
worries you. That's why
I
we're
would think he
touching
would tell
base.
me.
That's why we're touching base to anybody who could fight it other than you.
Another thread dangles here.
So that would be, all right, so for West Coast people, the 6-hour stream starts at 10 a.m. For Midwest people, Central people, it's noon. For people on the East Coast, it'll be 1. It'll be 1 o'clock. People in the UK, It'll be 6 p.m.
The secret admirer. Could he be the killer? It's a possibility detectives
He for sure the killer, and she hired him to do it. That's what I think.
have to examine. But if he did, why does Teresa look almost satisfied when he comes up?
No, I know he would tell me. I know he would.
Okay, well, I want to ask you something again, like we asked you before. You going in and finding him like you did and everything, and here's the thing.
Yeah, I did see the $5 via Cash App. Words. Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. If you just sent it, let me know, Wordsmith. I thought that was from and then you'll send $100 Cash App tomorrow. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that. That's perfect, Saltwater. You don't have to send it right now, but with with uh with Wordsmith's 5 and then Saltwater sending in his 100, we'll definitely have some smoke for the 6 hour marathon. Man, this guy, my boy Twitch is doing this thug thizzle, man. Thank you so much, Twitch.
And
But yeah, between all the love and then yeah, man, we'll be good. Y'all got the if y'all getting the coffee fund going, we'll have some smoke, man. I'm gonna drive up to the dispensary, man. Y'all showing me a lot of love. I thank you.
please don't take this wrong. I told you before we had to ask questions and
No,
things to
I
get
know.
details.
I understand.
We understand how people think and what goes on sometimes with people. When you went into the office and you located him laying there on the floor,
Hey, whiskey girl, welcome in.
and you checked him and yelled at him and everything,
Uh-huh.
we found a cartridge by his feet.
You got a what?
Wordsmith, I did just get your Cash App. Thank you so much, brother.
Cartridge,
A shell casing.
shell casing. Did you? That's what we're asking you.
Ingrid says she's gonna match Saltwater tomorrow. Are you talking about matching his $100? Man, y'all, I love y'all, bro. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. Y'all really helping me out, man. Y'all really helping me out, man. Cause I want to go have a good time this weekend at the football game, and I didn't have a lot of money this week because I'm still waiting on my first YouTube paycheck. But man, if you guys double up that $100 Cash App, man, me and little girl gonna have a good time at the football game.
If there was a gun laying by him or anything and you moved it,
I didn't see anything. I
Okay.
swear. I did not see anything. That's why I didn't know where the blood was coming from. I saw blood under his head and coming from his ear, and I saw his eye was swollen and his skin was discolored. So I didn't see anything. I could not figure it out. That's why I thought maybe he hit his head or something.
okay.
I have no idea.
Well, that's what we're saying here, because talking to Joe and talking to some other people, when I brought you up here, somebody else got a hold of me too. They said your husband does have the .40 caliber handgun.
He does?
Yes, and that's what we're saying. And you being his wife, you should have seen or known about it.
The only one that I have ever seen is that little bitty one. Now, like I said, I don't.
Bradley, thank you for finding the case for me and putting it in our submissions block. So then I'll have it ready for me for Saturday. Man, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited for Saturday, guys.
Go down in the safe downstairs.
Right.
So
Well,
all I know what he has downstairs in the safe is his shotguns.
he carried this one in his briefcase.
He did?
Yep. So
That's the information we're getting.
that's what we're getting told, and that's from somebody that knows him real well. So what we're saying to you is,
Well, okay.
if you would have seen it,
Okay,
him,
well, here's the
maybe he
thing.
shot himself.
Well, no.
We're saying if you maybe he shot himself for some wrong reason or another,
Would you have
would
grabbed
you
the
grab
gun
a gun
and
just
moved
to
it
say
someplace?
it don't look right?
No, absolutely not. I
Okay.
don't touch guns. He knows I don't like them, and I don't touch them at all.
That's fine.
But I asked him this morning to bring an Avon book for me, and I assumed he put it in his briefcase. So I opened his briefcase, and it wasn't in there, but I didn't see a gun in there.
Okay.
I didn't see anything in there
Okay.
because I opened it up, and I did not see a gun in there. I did not know he had another gun. Not like that anyway.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we're saying. And please don't get us wrong.
No.
But the thing is sometimes people
React
will
differently.
react differently, yeah, and they will do something that you least expect them to do. We've dealt with this a lot.
There's a whisper of possibility that Randy did this to himself. Detectives consider it. but the odds are razor thin.
Get the fuck out of here. You telling me Randy shot himself in the head?
The wounds, the contacts, well, the overall scene just don't fit this theory. But bringing it up is strategic. It forces Teresa to react, to see if her mask cracks under an alternative narrative.
And that goes and everything, because we've had them before where they didn't even leave a.
And you would tell us if there was a gun there, if you would have picked it up and moved it someplace.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I'm a very honest person.
And we do that. We have to do that for a safety factor too.
Oh no.
If you don't know guns very well, you don't want to put it in your car or something. You have to go off when you're driving.
Are you kidding me? When he asked me to go into the house to get that gun for him off of his nightstand, that's all I can do is carry that thing out there.
When did he do that?
Oh, if he ever leaves it.
Okay.
He carries it with him everywhere we go.
Okay.
And that's the little one you're talking about?
The little bitty one, yes. He carries it with him everywhere we go.
Okay.
You don't cling to a weapon unless you feel threatened. Which begs the question, what was Randy so scared of? Or whom?
And like I said, at this point we're still investigating things. Okay. So we can't rule anything out. Was he ever depressed about anything? Is he on any medication that would, so no suicidal thoughts or anything like that?
Not that I know of. I was in the hospital last week. My gallbladder decided to act up on me.
Mm-hmm.
But he was there pretty much all the time. I mean, he did go to the office and work for a little while I was, and I mean, he just had to. You can't just close the office, and we couldn't get a hold of Peggy, so he had to go for 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
So, I mean, he didn't. Yes, he's stressed. We both get stressed because of the job and stuff, but we don't ever take it out on each other.
No.
We're just not that type of
But
people.
would he be the type, since he's not to worry you, would he be the type if he was depressed or had any thoughts, he'd keep it to himself? I mean, people do it.
I'm just asking.
I would not think so. He just didn't seem to be that way.
And we're just asking because, like I said, I don't know anything about the scene. I don't know if he would have taken his own life or if this is an intruder or something like that. But we at least got to ask those things from you. So you're telling me that you're not aware of him being depressed over anything.
No.
I mean, not severely depressed where he might need to go see a doctor or psychiatrist.
No.
Wasn't on any type of medication.
No, never.
Okay. And never talked to you about harming himself or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
And you said he didn't drink.
No.
And he's a Marine, so he didn't do any drugs.
No. He doesn't have no tattoos.
Okay.
No, never.
When you and him normally communicate, you call each other on your cell phones.
Yeah, that, or if he's at the office, I call him at the office.
Okay. You haven't had any, but there's no threats, no unfamiliar.
No, never.
And the secret admirer, you said that he left a letter on your car a year or so ago?
It's probably been 3 or 4 years ago.
And you've had this note in your purse.
I totally forgot about it, to be honest with you.
And when did you tear it up and throw it in the trash can?
Yeah, I just found it yesterday.
Okay.
When I was looking for because I scheduled my daughter for her wisdom teeth to be pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was going through, I found it and I just ripped it up and threw it away.
She insists she doesn't remember the secret admirer. But if the note was torn yesterday, how do you forget that? That's very clearly selective amnesia, the kind that only surfaces when you're hiding something.
I didn't really want my husband to find it, so.
Did he know about what did the note say?
You know what? I have no idea. When you said it said happy birthday on it, I was like, huh?
Yeah, happy birthday on the front, and the bottom said happy birthday, and I had a bunch of different initials, like text message initials.
I honestly cannot remember. To tell you the truth, I do not remember what it said.
Well, it looks like a lot of people wrote on your Facebook.
Yeah, my church members. They're all my church members.
Yeah.
We don't have any enemies.
That's what we're trying to get at here. To us, if we see, you're used to getting your text messages and reading them stuff. To us, as in a third person,
Sure.
we could look at them and say, "Wait a minute."
I understand.
But you would take it as non-threatening.
Threatening, right. I understand.
Yeah, Mom's going to come up with you.
And again, no issues with any church members.
No.
And do do you like go on dates with any of the couples from church or anything? I mean, like, do you want to go out to dinner, catch a movie or something, or?
We do
is there-
with, well, we have a lot of people over our house. I like to entertain
Okay.
people.
Yeah.
There's one couple in our church, which is my husband's cousin. He married one of my best friends, so we hang out with them a lot.
And then your mom wanted to be here with you, and she says, do you need a good attorney? But you're not going to need an attorney. You're not at arrest or anything. So.
I'm not worried.
No, you're just closest to Randy than anybody.
I understand.
And again, and I want you to just be real honest. I think you've been there. On the secret admirer, do you know who this person is?
I don't. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I haven't.
And I'm going what Detective Stewart had said. He had said something about happy birthday on it.
Yeah.
I mean, so did this person know
Evidently they
you and know when your birthday was?
Evidently they know me. I don't know who they are. I couldn't tell you left from right who the heck he is. I assume he is a guy.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean for that to be funny. But I don't, seriously, I have no idea who he is. And it's been several years. Like I said, I just found it. I wasn't.
What were you and your son working on? What are you guys working towards? Whiskey, let us know. Sometimes, you know, like my little guy Maverick, sometimes he don't want to do nothing. And on those days, we ain't doing nothing. But he's still a good guy, you know. Sometimes you just have those days.
Looking for it. I just ran across it and couldn't believe I still had it.
Okay.
So I thought, I better get rid of it because I surely didn't want my husband to find it. And if he did, I mean, I would just explain to him that it was just left on my car window, just like I'm telling you guys, I'm being honest with you, and I have no idea who he is. I don't know. It's been several years ago, so I honestly don't know. I have never gotten any more letters, nothing. I've never gotten phone calls, no mysterious phone calls, no nothing.
Okay.
So,
And
I don't know.
No affairs on the side or anything like that?
No.
He hasn't had an affair with someone? And just be honest with me.
Several years ago, he did.
Okay.
But that was right after we got married.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Roxanne, welcome to the chat. This lady had her husband killed, I believe.
When affairs
They were both insurance agents, so I'm pretty sure he had some type of life insurance.
are brought up, Teresa instantly points to Randy's. But when it comes to hers, she locks down. But soon enough, her own secret will crawl into the light. And when it does, it will change everything.
But nothing recently?
No.
You guys haven't been separated or anything?
No.
Or issues with
I
that?
mean, and I hate to say this, but I feel like you need
And be
to
honest
know.
with me,
You need
because,
to know.
you know, I mean, anything
I know.
can help us.
He had trouble with pornography, so.
He had trouble with pornography?
Yeah, but we got through all that.
Okay, when you say he had trouble with pornography, was he watching it on TV or
No,
viewing it on a computer?
He would pull it up on the computer.
Okay.
But it's been several months, probably a year or so.
Okay, so, but within the past year, when we say he was having trouble with pornography, what do you mean by that?
Well, he would just go on websites and just
Okay.
look at them.
Okay.
And I approached him about it, so
Okay.
we got that out of the way.
And when you say you got it out of the way, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's why his computer is the way it is now. He switched his computer so I could see everything. Because it used to be like this, so I couldn't see anything.
Mhm.
So he turned it like this, so whenever I did walk into his office or
You
walk
could
past his office, I could see everything he was working on. Because he wanted to be honest with
He
me.
didn't go to any counseling for
No,
pornography? Okay.
it wasn't that deep.
And it didn't cause any friction that
No.
you guys were wanting to get separated
No,
or
no.
and never had to leave the residence or anything? No one left the residence or anything?
No, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Ever.
Okay.
Never. It never got that bad.
Okay. Anything else you can think of that would be helpful to us?
Oh, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Suzanne. Suzanne with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Suzanne. You know, we love when the members show up to the live streams. And definitely when you show up like that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are the heartbeat of the channel.
Okay, Teresa, we're done here. We need to take and get pictures of the Texas
Oh,
today, get times down
sure.
stuff.
Sure, that's
Okay,
fine.
my phone's going up again here.
My phone was going, I had like 9 new messages.
There.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's Susan. My bad. I mispronounced her name. Susan.
Here, let me help you.
Yes, sir.
There.
Yeah,
And
let me
then you
step out here a
just,
second.
when you hit, just view it, and you just hit this side over here, and it just go to the next one after that. Those are all people from Facebook, so I don't know if you need to see those or
Okay,
not.
yeah, I wanna go from the very beginning.
Okay, that's
or
the last,
very end. This
that's
is
the last one I
you
just
got.
got. Yeah, I just got that. Oh, man. The light goes out quick, so you have to be fast.
Okay, and how can I turn it back on
Oh,
without?
just hit a button.
Teresa walks free for now, but when she returns to collect
Hey, Whiskey, are you homeschooling? Is that what's going on? I could never, bro. I could never. I mean, I'm saying, I'm commending you. Like, you're awesome for homeschooling, Whiskey, because I'm not patient enough, nor am I smart enough. Um, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, especially with my son, like, mm, I love him so much. And when he wants to learn stuff from me, he learns it. But when I try to teach him stuff he don't want to do, that shit don't work. But he's more like, for whatever reason, he's more receptive to like teachers at schools and that type of environment. I think it's cause like he don't want to embarrass, like he don't, I mean, I can't even say that. He's flipped out on some teachers too. But he definitely flips out harder on us than he does the teachers.
Randy's belongings, detectives seize the moment for another interview.
There's blood on it. So I'm telling you that so that if you open up the bag and there's blood on some stuff, you need to be prepared for it, or have somebody, maybe give it to somebody else who can deal with it, okay? Maybe they can clean it up.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Bro, she got skinnier. She thinks she got a little skinnier. You can see it in her neck and in her arms.
I wish they would clean property like that up before they give it back to us, but they don't do that. I just need to tell you that before we start, okay? Do you need some tissue or something? I can get some for you.
Fine.
Okay.
Yo, shout out that girl Monica for showing up to the stream and dropping that, keeping it 200 in the chat, y'all.
Now, there was some money that I think you were also asking about. Okay.
Was it in his wallet or
Well,
was it?
Yeah, there was like $15 or something. It wasn't very much. I talked to the prosecutor. They've told us anything that deals with money, they prefer that we continue to hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
And probably later on, that'll be explained to you. Maybe you don't understand why, but there are reasons why we have to keep the money.
I understand.
One, I think, was a deposit for one of your customers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully the insurance company is taking care of them.
I talked to my district manager and he said they already got it covered for him.
Okay.
So, and I saw her at the funeral and she had asked me about it. I told her that it was already taken care of.
Okay.
So I think they took care of that. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, was she pressing about the $15 or was the cop asking her about the $15? I'm not sure.
Um, mm, you don't know when I'll be able to get his cell phone or anything back, do you?
When I get the go from the prosecutor, I'll call you right away.
I just know that he has a lot of contact numbers in there that
Sure.
I
It's
don't-
like customers and
that
stuff.
I don't even have.
Alley Cat. Alley Cat, welcome in, man. Welcome into the chat. And I would also like you to know that one of your brothers and sisters from the community gifted you a membership. So now every time you come into the room, man, we treat you like a VIP. Alley Cat, everybody give Alley Cat some love.
that people that I really need to get a hold of, and they're not in our computer system.
Okay.
Because a lot of numbers he just kept in his cell phone because he just talked to him all the time,
Okay.
and he never put them in. And I always get on to him. I'm like, honey, you got to put them in the computer, because if I need to get a hold of him
Sure.
and I can't get a hold of you, how am I supposed to get a hold of him? And
Right.
he's like, I know, I'll do it,
Okay.
and he's never done it. So I'm not trying to rush you guys. I'm really
Yeah.
not. I just know there's some important numbers that I'm
Sure.
gonna need, and
Sure.
I don't have them.
No, I think probably, anything that's in that cell phone, as you probably already know, we can get. And
Oh, I
we
know.
can download. So
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know that there's a big issue why we have to keep the phone itself if we've got all of the information.
Right, bruh? That's why she's skinny. That makes sense now. That makes sense why she got skinny on us. She been off that nose candy, partying with the other insurance salesman.
In the phone.
Mhm.
Once again, to be honest with you, that's something I really haven't thought a lot about, and that's my
Yeah, Wordsmith. It's tough, man. Kids can be tough. It takes a lot of patience, Whiskey. You're truly doing God's work, man.
fault because I
No,
haven't
that's
been in
okay.
contact with you yet.
I just,
Okay.
um,
The dynamic has almost shifted with a new detective. He's calm, warm, and almost gentle. The kind who makes you feel safe talking. But safe suspects talk more. And the more you talk, the more you get caught up in your lies.
Typically, when I do work a case like this, I like to try to get with, the victim's family. In this case, it would be you there. Within a week or so at the most, just to
if I would've known you wanted to talk
introduce
to Miranda,
myself.
I would've brought her with me.
No, I don't need to talk to her today.
Oh, okay.
I already talked to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
meant to say.
Oh, you talked to her already.
I was the detective that talked to her when she came up.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
But no, I don't need to talk to her.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you said.
That's okay. That's all right. But within a week, I like to talk to folks. Now, last week was crazy. I mean, we were putting in, 16-hour days.
And I already heard you guys
Easter-
were already crazy.
Easter,
Before any of
before
this
that,
ever-
because we had another tragedy that occurred that we were just
know.
wrapping up. And so I apologize that I haven't been able to talk to you.
No, it's okay, I understand. I know you guys are all busy.
Yeah.
And we're trying.
Yeah, Pam, you need to make sure you have your gifts on, like in your settings on YouTube. You have to make sure that you can receive gifts. Google receiving gifts on YouTube, and it'll bring you to the settings that you need to change. But you need to make sure that's on, and you need to make sure that your subscriptions are public. So and then you'll be able to receive gifts when people gift them to the community. But it's done by activity on the channel. So you'd probably have a good chance of getting one because you're always here interacting with the channel. But a lot of people get them too from the people that do a lot of comments on our non-live videos.
Get on with our lives, but it's so hard.
I understand. I don't even know what to say when I'm sitting down with somebody like in this situation.
I never dreamed I would ever be in this situation, ever. We were supposed to grow old together and retire together.
Well, and you had a beautiful life, didn't you? You were married for almost 20 years, weren't you? You got 2 great kids. You had a good, good business, and I'm sure you probably have a beautiful home.
All I can say is that God has just blessed us tremendously through all of our lives, through getting married and our children and our church family and our business.
She looked like she might have got a nose job.
I mean, it's all because of what God has done for us. It's not because of what we've done. It's because of what God has done. We've just tried to be faithful to Him.
Sure.
And I guess that's why I feel like that.
Oh shit, my bad, Wordsmith. I didn't mean to do that.
Because I know He's in control of everything.
everything. Even though I tell my pastor and my youth pastor, I know I'm not supposed to question him, but it's so hard not to.
I already fixed it, Wordsmith. I hit the wrong button.
And I think, they also say that God's not gonna do anything to you that you're not.
Ooh, I'm taking that heart. I'm taking that heart, Monica, and I'm sending that love straight back to you. Thank you so much.
Not strong enough to handle. Now, I don't know why this has happened. I don't know. Like I said, I guess someday you'll find out when you go to heaven and you talk to the Lord, and He's going to tell you why. But
And I keep asking you that. I keep asking him. I mean, I know I'm a strong woman, but I need my baby back.
you're going to have to be strong because you got 2 babies out there, don't you?
1000 HP, welcome back.
I know Matt, Michael.
Guys, if you're new around here and you're not subscribed, please do so. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. The only way we could do that is to get to 6,000 first. So we're at like 5,300. Every subscription matters to us. On this channel, we're a small channel. So every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs, all that shit matters, bro. So please, please subscribe to the channel. We want to get that plaque, man. We want to get that plaque so we can show it off for you guys.
I know he's 18, but he's still young.
He's leaving Monday to go back, or Sunday to go back to college.
Is he going to college down at, is it Pensacola? So what he told me, I talked to him the other day, so.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go back, but I told him, I said, Michael, I said, that's not what your daddy would want.
He wants to be with you.
I know, and I want him to be with me, but I feel like that his college education is very important to me. And this is what he wants to do, what you're doing right now.
He's a CJ student.
And this is exactly what he wants to do, even more so now. And he only has 3.5 weeks left. And his best friend that goes to our church, and we've known him for probably 5 or 6 years, and he is going to continue to stay with us until Michael gets back from college. And and it's been really hard for my dad because Randy was like a son to him. And my dad was Randy's as close, I mean, Randy's dad died when he was 52. And they really did not have a real close relationship. So my dad was his dad. I mean, he called my dad and my mom, dad and mom.
Oh man, 2 of my favorite people got to take off. Susan, you have a great shift. Looks like you worked the night shift. Be careful, love. Kat, get some sleep. I know you got work tomorrow, so definitely get some sleep so you can have a good shift in the morning.
All the time. I mean, it was just like they were. I mean, it's been really hard for my dad.
And that was one of the things I wasn't going to ask you right now, but since we're talking about that, I'll go ahead and ask you. I mean, it's been, what, about 12, 13 days since this?
2 weeks today.
2 weeks. So in 2 weeks over this time frame, has anything popped up into your head that you might even try to explain why anybody would want to do such a thing?
I don't know. Randy knew so much more people than I did because he actually came more in contact with our clients and stuff that I did.
Right.
So, and I wasn't always there because Michael and Miranda were in school, so I always had to go pick him up. And then when I picked him up from school, I went home and I stayed home with the kids.
Okay.
He didn't want me to come back and work late.
Right.
I hardly ever worked late. Hardly ever, unless we had something that both of us had to get done and we had a lot of work that we had to do. I never worked late.
Would Randy tell you if he was having an issue with a customer or even an associate or something? I mean, if it was really getting ugly, I mean, would he share that with you or would he keep that to himself? Or had he shared anything like that with you?
Because we've never had any issues, no problems with anybody. So I would hope he would tell me, but he also knows that I worry about everything, and he doesn't want me to worry about anything. And he's always been the, he's a Marine, so he's always been the tough, take charge, and I can handle it. I can handle
everything, you know. I don't ever want you to worry about nothing. I'll take care of everything. And because when I was in the hospital, I told Randy, I said, okay, how are we supposed to pay for this? You know, and I did everything in my power not to go. I did, because that's just me. Not that we don't have or didn't have a lot of money, but because we don't have a lot of money, we're just very frugal with things, and but I'm cheap. He always told me I was cheap, and I don't spend money. He was the one that spent the money. As I found out that I have no credit cards in my name, nothing. They're all in his name. So I have nothing. I have nothing.
She dumb as fuck. Remember, she said, all I do is pay the bills. I pay the bills. So how would you not know that? You should have been known you didn't have shit in your name, bro. So she for sure was killing this dude for the life insurance. Cause she wanted his money, but she didn't want to deal with him. I know about that.
I have no credit cards in my name. None. So he would never put any of that stuff on me. Ever.
He was a generous guy.
He just
Generous, wasn't he?
oh
Generous guy.
oh, are you kidding me? And he always said that I taught him how to be that way because I'm a very giving person. I love serving people. I enjoy working with people. In my church, I enjoy doing
Everybody
whatever.
we've talked to thinks very highly of you. You're very well liked.
I love working with people. I love serving people. I'd rather do things for anybody. I don't care what it takes. And my children know that, and my children are the same way. My son would give his shirt off his back. That's just how he is. Michael has a heart of gold, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, I watched, I heard about your Argentina trip. And I watched your presentation that you gave to the church. Did you know that was online?
Wee Man Sham, welcome to the chat, my boy. Shout out Ireland.
Yeah, I watched it. It was very interesting. But and I listened to Randy gave a sermon one time, and I listened to that because I want to try to get to know Randy because I just feel like I need to know you. He's not just a name on a piece of paper.
He was a wonderful man.
Wee Man, make sure you smack that subscribe button, man. We need all the subscribers we need. We need everybody. Let's get them subs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new here.
He sounded like he was a very, very nice guy, and everybody loved him.
Yep. He was always right there beside me. We always did everything together. And if we didn't do it together, we'd find a way to do it together. Always.
Well, you need to know that we're pulling out every stop that we can to find out
I know you are.
who murdered your husband. And we've got every resource we have at this department we're using. We've got the federal agencies involved in this to help us do things. Last time I counted, I think last week we were up to about 32 different detectives and agents were working on this case. Okay? So we're doing everything that we possibly can. Couple things, I just got a couple notes down here because I know that this wasn't scheduled. You may have other things to do, so I don't want to keep you here too long. Let's see here.
I carry my baby with me all the time. My district manager made for me and Michael and Miranda. They went on his Facebook and got pictures of him.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Isn't that neat?
You got 3, and you got room for one more. What's that? I don't have my
It
glasses
says,
on.
it says a love without end. That's what it says. And it has 3. This picture was taken in Argentina. I believe that picture was taken in Argentina.
She be trying to wear him on a little charm now to make it look like she didn't have him killed. Bro, why won't these police officers just ask about life insurance? I would ask about life insurance policies and see how the fuck she starts acting then.
Also, and this one was taken in front of our fireplace on my daughter's 16th birthday. And they, for the kids, they put him on a keychain. and had a verse put on the back of it.
And then farmers did that.
Actually, my district manager, Randy's district manager with Farmers did that.
Mr. Davis, is that, okay.
He has just been, he's just
Really
been,
stepped in and kind of took control of that
yeah,
office,
he's just
didn't
been,
he?
yes, he's just been totally awesome, and I just never dreamed, of course, I never dreamed any of this would ever happen, so I just didn't, he's just been wonderful. I mean, he is just taking care of everything for me.
Well,
I don't even, I mean, I don't know what to do. I really don't.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
I've-
it's just all at
It's
once.
like my whole
everything.
life has just been taken from me. I know I have my children, but it's like,
You're dealing with your emotions, but then you also have to deal with the realities of life.
I know.
And, you know,
And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do as far as keeping the business and surviving.
I know that you guys were gonna go independent. Is that something that's not even in reality now?
I can't do that by myself. It was something that Randy and I were gonna work hard together.
You're gonna try to
But
get
I
in
just
that
can't.
office on Owen Road? Or another office somewhere?
I'm gonna have to find another office. I can't go
I know
back
you
there.
can't go back there.
There's no way.
There's no way you could do that. I'm sure farmers.
My
can
parents wouldn't let
relocate
me
you.
either.
Oh, boy.
My daughter definitely won't let me.
You don't need to go back to that.
She won't even go.
Why the fuck would you laugh about something that scares you? That was probably the creepiest shit. Hold up. She literally explaining to us she can't go back to that farmer's office because she's afraid, because that's where her husband was killed, and presumably they haven't caught the killer yet. Why the fuck would that make you laugh? Watch this.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
I've-
it's just all at
It's
once.
like my whole
everything.
life has just been taken from me. I know I have my children, but it's like,
You're dealing with your emotions, but then you also have to deal with the realities of life.
I know.
And, you know,
And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do as far as keeping the business and surviving.
I know that you guys were gonna go independent. Is that something that's not even in reality now?
I can't do that by myself. It was something that Randy and I were gonna work hard together.
You're gonna try to
But
get
I
in
just
that
can't.
office on Owen Road? Or another office somewhere?
I'm gonna have to find another office. I can't go
I know you
back there.
can't go back there.
There's no.
See, right now she's playing scared. Look, she's like, I could never go back there. Now watch this weird ass joke she cracks.
There's no way you could do that. I'm sure farmers.
My
can
parents wouldn't let
relocate
me
you.
either.
Oh, boy.
My daughter definitely won't let me.
You don't need to go back to that.
She won't even go near it. I don't even like going in there. I don't go in there by myself.
I wouldn't either, you know.
I can't.
We're gonna find out who did this. And that will give you some closure. I know the kids need it. The kids have to have closure on this. They cannot spend the rest of their lives wondering why did this happen to my dad? And they're gonna be married someday, be having grandbabies, and you know, they need to know what grandpa
Look at this dude.
shared this.
Miranda is keeping a journal.
Mhm.
Her and I both are, actually.
Yeah.
And she wrote in hers, what am I supposed to do at my wedding? Who's gonna walk me down the aisle? Who's gonna be there when I graduate?
I know. This is hard. It's hard. Okay.
If Teresa really played a role in Randy's death, the question goes beyond betrayal. Think about it. If Teresa is involved, it's not just a husband lost. It's kids losing both parents in a single strike. How could a mother inflict that wound on her own children? Before we continue, just know there's a lineup of original true crime-themed gear.
But somehow they knew when I pulled out of Tri-City because they got in the same turn lane. They even cut off a vehicle.
Same vehicle?
Same vehicle.
Was in the church?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What kind of vehicle was it?
It was a white Trailblazer, one of those extended ones, and it had the black racks on the top. It had no license plate on the front, but it had one of those black frame thingies, I guess, for where the license plate would fit.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw the back license plate because they never got in front of me.
White Trailblazer, late model, kind of?
No, it was fairly new.
New?
I would say it was probably 2007 to 2009. It was very clean. The wheels were very shiny. And Monday morning, my brother stopped by my house and talked to me. Well, Monday morning, I told Detective Brady that now there was a Ford Ranger that had police written across it, and it said voluntary police or something like that.
Yo, Melinda, welcome back, girl. Everybody show Melinda some love in the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
Now I did see it came down Broad and made a it turned right in front of my house and went back down Broad.
Okay.
Now right after that, there was a black Chrysler 300. They came down my street, stopped in front of my house where the street crosses, went down in the cul-de-sac, turned around and parked in front of my neighbor's house down there. And was down there until I got done talking to my brother Dwayne, and I talked to him for about 25 minutes in my driveway.
About what time did you first?
This was about a little after 9, probably 10 after 9, something like that.
Okay.
Because I didn't leave my house till about 9:45.
Okay.
And so I left my house at 9:45, and I went up. I was going up to 10, and I went up to 10, and they were right behind me on Lee Summit Road. As soon as I pulled on Lee Summit Road to pull on to 24 Highway, they were right behind me.
Okay.
And somewhere between, let me think. I'm trying to think of the name of that street. It's right there by, oh my goodness, what is the name of that street?
What area are you talking about?
On 24 Highway. I'm heading, I don't know my directions very well, sorry. I'm heading, east?
East would be like
east.
after Susquehanna.
Yes, I'm heading east on 24, yes, I'm heading east on 24. Until I passed that street again. So it's like they were sitting there waiting on me to pass again.
Okay.
And then they got right behind me and followed me till I got into the turn lane to turn back on Lee Summit Road, and then they passed me. And that's when I saw the license plate, and it said Illinois license plate on it. And it was the same vehicle. They had some kind of GPS or something on the mirror, on the windshield of the driver's side.
Okay. Have you seen the vehicle since then?
I have not. I have not.
What about the Trailblazer?
I have not seen that either.
Has anything unusual happened in the last, that was Monday?
Well,
Wednesday?
when I got back home and I
Scouser, welcome in, my boy.
was supposed to go
Yes, she is, Twist. She headed straight to jail.
pick up Miranda's boyfriend because he lives like 5 minutes from us. So her and I went together to pick him up, and they
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
She just making this shit up now.
followed me to his house.
Okay.
When I was sitting in the driveway, and there was another vehicle that
Twitch, are you saying you headed to jail or that she's headed to jail? I know my boy Twitch ain't headed to jail, man. He be keeping his head on his shoulders.
joined in with him.
What vehicle, when you were going to your Miranda's boyfriend's house, what vehicle did you notice?
I noticed the black car and a gray.
The black Chrysler?
And a gray one. It was
Shout out Monica for sending him jewels.
a vehicle.
Similar to the Chrysler?
Chrysler 300, yes.
Okay.
And they both followed me the same spot.
Okay.
They both made the same turns I made. In fact, when I turned into his housing addition, the black one turned at the top of the hill and waited. I saw him pull in by a house and waited there.
Here's what I suggest on this, and I don't have a good answer for you right now. Brady did talk to me about this, but that's been several days ago.
Mhm.
I didn't really think much about it at the
Mhm.
time. But some of this other information you're telling me, I hadn't been made aware of.
Mhm.
Teresa keeps spinning new suspects, stories of people following her. But if her hands are dirty, these distractions aren't helping. They're building a trail
Bro,
of lies that'll collapse right on top of her.
bro.
Um,
Why do I let her
Well,
go
there's a
first?
couple of things that could be going on. One, of course, there's the possibility that you're just, with everything that's
am I
happening.
panicking?
That's one possibility that I'm not saying, but I'm not saying it
I
didn't
understand, I understand.
happen. I have heard that at times insurance companies sometimes will launch their own investigations.
Well,
but don't know.
I asked my district manager about that,
Mhm.
and he said, no way.
Okay.
Farmers would never do that, ever. He said he reassured me over and over again, but they would never, ever do that. Because, that has nothing to do with anything.
What about any other insurance companies? Because I haven't even looked at, is
Farmers is the only one that we've been with Farmers for 13 years.
Okay. Y'all don't have policies through any other, y'all always use Farmers?
Nope,
Strictly
everything was
Farmers?
with Farmers.
Okay.
And like I told those other guys, when they first interviewed me, I told them, I said, my husband took care of all that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
And I don't want to scare you at all, so please don't get scared or anything, but we do know that from time, that occasionally, when you have an incident like this and it's kind of high profile, in other words, there was a lot of newspaper articles, there was, I understand, just a
You don't think
huge
it could have
turnout
been
at the
like the
funeral and
papers
everything.
or whatever?
Papers, I'm not sure what they'd be fishing for.
I don't know either.
But sometimes what some folks will do, and you said you have an alarm system, I guess, correctly.
Mhm.
Sometimes, and this has happened more than one time, when there is a death in the family, we actually have people out here in this community that read the obituaries and stuff, and when you got something kind of high profile like Randy's death,
Mhm.
they actually are trying to watch you and see when a good time might be to actually break into your house to do a burglary.
Here's the thing with Randy and I, when we were at the office and we worked together,
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't come in till like 10 o'clock
Okay.
in the morning.
Okay.
And then when he got in, I would go home.
Mm-hmm.
I would go home and work out because I get up early and take Miranda to school, and then I would go into the office. I was in the office by 7:45 every day.
Okay.
And I would work there till he got there. And when he got there, I would leave sometime between 12 and 12:30, and I'd go home and I'd work out.
Ingrid with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Ingrid. Appreciate the love.
Mm-hmm.
And I would either come back and work until I go get Miranda, or I'd stay home until I go get Miranda.
Okay.
So Randy was very cautious of that.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy is very smart when it comes to just common sense.
Mhm.
He's very smart, common sense. I mean, he may not have went to college and may not have had a college degree, but he was the smartest man I know as far as common sense stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, he would tell me and the kids stuff. I'd be like, never even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But he would think about it.
Sure.
Because of him being in the military, he was in combat so many times when he was stationed in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
He was in combat. He was over in Bosnia. I mean, it was in his head. And so he just taught me. He taught me how to be protective of myself. He taught me karate. He taught me defense classes. He taught Miranda and I that all the time. He even taught my son, because he just taught me how to be.
Well, it sounds like it, because you were able to pick up on unusual traffic in your neighborhood
Yeah.
and so forth. So
it's just something. After 20 years, how can you not? I mean, he just taught me how to.
Okay. Well, do this for me.
Hey, Spinderella. I like that name, Spender. Welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you got one of the subscriptions or one of the memberships.
If you see an next time, whenever, you see something like this, and you just know for a fact, and what you need to do is you need to call 911. If you have a
Okay.
cell phone,
Yeah.
you call 911, and you stay on the line, and you
Okay.
tell them that somebody's following you, and that you're afraid. What they will do is, as you're driving down the road, they will continue to ask you, where are you at now? Where are you at now? They will get a police cruiser headed your way and try to intercept you and get that car pulled over.
Okay.
Now, you just keep on driving.
Okay.
They're gonna stop the car.
Right.
They're gonna identify the driver, try to find out who he,
Right.
they will identify him and so
Right.
forth. And at least that way we know if you're being followed, who that person is, and ask, nothing else, ask for an explanation.
Right,
You know,
right.
are you following this car?
Yeah.
And then we can do some background on that driver or whoever passengers in the vehicle. We can do some background checks and find out if they might be, like I said, might be somebody that's just telling you because they're trying to set you up to break into your house.
Here is something else that shocked me, how they found me so fast. Because when I was on my way to get Kyle, which is Miranda's boyfriend, when I was on my way to get him, when I was turning on to the ramp to get onto 291 from Truman Road, because I go down Lee Summit Road, hit Truman, and hit 291, go in that direction. They passed me. They drove right past me. But not 2 minutes later, they were right behind me on 291. How did they find me so fast? That's what I want to know. How in the world? As I was driving, I was like, how did they get behind me so fast?
Yeah.
How did they know that was me?
Yeah.
I mean, I told my son, I said, have they bugged my car? Have they bugged my phone? I mean, I don't know.
Well, these burglars, they're not known to use bugging devices. That's a little high tech.
Well,
We're gonna be with you too. We're gonna try to help you the best we can. If you ever need anything.
She trying to say somebody was following her, like potentially the people that killed her husband. This bitch dumb as hell, bro. Even this cop was like, usually burglars aren't that technical. Like, shut up.
Call us, okay?
yeah.
I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna call the crime lab gal to come down here and get a vehicle swab real quick from you, okay? Once we're doing that, once we're done with that, we'll run down to the property room. You probably have to sign a couple of pieces of paper, release that property to you, and then we'll get you on out of here so that you can get home. I know you got a dinner. It's 4:30 now. You got a dinner date, with your in-laws?
Yeah, my parents.
Your parents, okay. Okay, and then
And then we have church. We have to leave our house
we
at
have
6:30.
church tonight,
Yeah.
so, and, but I tell you, I met your pastor, Pastor David Love.
Oh, did
I
you
met him.
really?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's super. Him and his family, they've just been awesome.
Oh, I tell you, that's.
Remember the name David Love, because soon his role in Teresa's story will flip everything upside down.
Really was impressed with him.
They were awesome before this.
Yeah, I understand you all.
But-
He told me that you all were actually both your families were, very
We
friendly
played
with each
games
other
together
so forth,
and go over to their house for dinner and
Yeah.
just, I mean, all the time.
Yeah.
We,
I know.
That was her side dude. And that's the dude that helped kill her husband for the insurance money. I bet you.
At least 3 members of your church invite me. I talked to them, wanted me to come out to the church because they said you cook.
Oh, yeah.
And that visitors always get to eat for free.
That's
on
right.
Sundays.
That's right. I cook in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Randy and I also had a Sunday school class. I sing in the choir.
Yeah.
I clean the church.
Mhm.
But I love it.
Yeah.
I work with the teens too.
Yeah.
So it's just something that is the way I was brought up. My parents brought me up that way. And it has, not only is it my upbringing, but it's something that my heart desires.
And you've been
to
there
do
since
that.
I heard you've been there since you were a little girl.
I've been there since I was 7 years old.
Yeah. That's
So
like
I've been there for
home
30.
to you.
I've been there for 31 years.
Damn, this lady like the same age as me, bro. That's crazy. Well, at the time of this video, she was at least. Appreciate you, Twitch, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. That's a lot of love tonight, guys. Thank you so much. What's up? You about to dip? You about to dip, Twitch? You gotta take off? We got like 4 minutes left, so actually it was a good timing.
You've seen them come and go, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
It's been pretty great. Oh, my daughter's calling me. She's probably.
But I was gonna say that, bro. You know what's crazy is I think religion can be a great thing. I really do. But I hate when I see like criminals or like murderers or just people who cheat on their husbands, shit like that. Like I hate when they I hate when they try to use the church as like their mask. Like I really don't like that shit.
Freaking out why I'm not home yet.
I'm gonna go call a crime line.
Okay.
Call your daughter if you need to.
Oh,
Okay, I'll be right back.
okay, thank you. Hello? Well, I was actually talking to the detective that talked to you. Do you remember him? Rosenwarn? He's actually the one that talked to you. And he is just super nice. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh, yeah, he questioned you and Michael both. No, at the police department. Yeah. Oh, he is super nice. Just super, super nice. So he was just, giving me some rundowns of some things and just, I was just kind of talking to him about a bunch of stuff. So, I told him about, the people who are following us and stuff like that. So, he's going, I'm getting ready to go downstairs and get, Daddy's stuff, and then I'll be home.
Appreciate it.
All right.
I was gonna ask you, has there been any conversation or discussion at the church about possibly sponsoring like a reward or something? Has anybody brought that up to you at all? Maybe you're not even comfortable
Thank you, Kalina. Hope your night's going well. Good luck on your studies. Get an A on all your tests.
with talking, like the pastor about something like that. Sometimes that generates, when there's, people are, you get a little reward money, you start maybe getting a few more tips.
Well, my mom kind of mentioned something to me about that. I was, I, but I haven't, my pastor's out of town,
Okay.
so I really haven't, and we weren't here Sunday because we were out of town ourselves,
Okay.
and he left Monday morning.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to talk to him about
Okay.
anything.
That's just something that you might think about. I don't know, like I said, some people don't feel right about asking
Right.
for something like that, but I would, if you wanted me, I could talk to the pastor about that and just bounce it off of him to see what he thinks.
That would be fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's her number right there.
But this is only the beginning. In part 2, the secret Teresa has been keeping will shake everything about this case. She's calm, composed, maybe even charming, but behind that facade lies a secret. And in part 2, the detectives and you will finally see what she's been hiding all along.
That she shot him. I think she shot boy. I think she shot him. But part 2 isn't out yet, so don't worry. It's not like we can watch it if you wanted to. Yeah, part 2's not out yet. I don't think. Nope. That's their newest video. And I'm pretty sure we watched that one from 9 days ago. But yeah, so I guess we'll be able to watch part 2 when they upload it next week. So we'll have to put a pin in that and do that right there. Hey, shout out to the chat. Y'all reached our goal of 15 super chats. And that allows us to unlock a 6-hour stream this Saturday, which Saltwater and Ingrid were nice enough to say they're going to send in some big donations to help sponsor that episode. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Definitely have your alarms ready for Saturday. I might have to do it from the laptop just because I might be in LA, but either way, we're going to get it in. We're going to figure it out. Damn, sunflower seeds. But yeah, man, I'm super excited for the 6-hour stream. Thank you guys for everybody who turned up and showed up and turned out today, man. Definitely appreciate you guys. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm about to cue the outro music. Peace and good night, guys.
And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one. Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out because